Which day is it? It's the 9th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is Youtober, the 9th episode. It is a Friday. I am really slacking with my videos because I haven't done a video today and I'm supposed to upload it in like 2 hours or so. Yeah. And it's also the weekend. But we are improvising here, and actually I wanted to make a different video today, but when I drove home from work, I had this thought that popped into my head that is kind of related with skateboarding, and I think it's just fantastic. It's just for you guys. Chris is sitting here, and I'm doing a story time. I'm going to tell her the story right now, what came in my head, and you're going to listen to it. So don't wonder if I look down and not into the camera. I apologize, but the story is also for her. So it is a really funny story because time and stuff changes over the time. Like things nowadays, you couldn't imagine how things were back then. You understand what I'm trying to say? So just for example, back in the days, we had these CDs, like these round discs, and they had songs on them. It was a compact disc, a CD, and you listened to music on the CD. That was after the little tapes, But I grew up with a CD player, and my first album was Limp Bizkit's Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavored Water. You told me what hot dog flavored water, chocolate starfish is. It's disgusting. I never, but that's a different story. I want to talk about something else because music back then was like every teenager. We wanted to consume so much music. Music was like the shit. And when I started to really get interested in music and all that stuff, I was kind of like this punk rocker or stuff, and I needed music. And soon, when internet began to started to become a thing, we downloaded music online, and we did that a lot. And back then, it kind of was illegal in the beginning, but nobody cared. Everybody did it, and we had thousands of songs downloaded via these different sites, and some of those songs, the quality was so shitty. It was really shitty. But it was a thing. Everybody did it, and it was awesome. And people shared their CDs around or their USB sticks with the songs, because internet wasn't the thing as it is today. And I remember there was this thing back then. It was called CKY. It was this gang. It was kind of related with Jackass, and I think CKY was a band. The CKY stands for Camp Kill Yourself, and it was a band, and it sounds horrific. I just recently found that out what it was actually standing for, the CKY. But I like their music and the whole Jackass, Bam Margera, skateboarding, and CKY thing. I'm gonna show you the videos of those. That's history time. But this band had this song, Quite Better Beings, and I loved the song. I really, really liked it, and it was just it resembled my teenager years and the whole 2000s, the whole called MTV and skateboarding and everything. It's just it fit together like that. And the song was so awesome, and I remember one day I downloaded the song off of the shitty website, I don't know, and I think it was, you could hear skateboarding in the background. You heard the song, and you heard somebody doing tricks and shit, and it's it's like they just grabbed the song out of the skate video. Maybe it was even a Bam Margera part, I don't know. But we didn't care. Because it was back then, and it was for free, and you wouldn't go to the store, and because we couldn't. It was not like that in Germany. In this little town where I grew up, you had this music store that might have had CKY, so we downloaded it online, and we didn't care that it had this skateboarding noise in the background, and we loved it. And it was not the only one. There were like plenty of songs we downloaded and had the skateboarding in the background, but it was still awesome. And it's so funny just to think about it. That was back then a thing, and we didn't care. And nowadays, it would be like impossible. You just go on Spotify or whatever and download your stuff, and you listen to it, and everything is like. I mean, back then, some things were shitty, but some things were also cool or interesting or gave life a different flavor. And just like to think about it. And I want to document this here in the video because I think like in 30 years, we're going to be even more flashed out about what was a common thing back then. So this is for me and maybe for some of you guys who watch it.
And for the record, I grew up with CDs.
You also grew up with CDs?
I'm not that young.
That's not what I was trying to say, but
I know, but it sounded like.
Oh, I apologize. Nonetheless, it's story time, fun story, and yeah, guys, if you like more stories like these that pop into my head about the past, just let me know. Write down in the comments. I have a couple more because I'm starting to get old.
You can see the gray hairs.
You can. Guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out. Bye.